like, you need to get a longer visa. You need to get a longer visa. And I was like, okay, man. Okay. So as you can see, I finally made it back to Thailand. I'm in Pattaya right now. But my trip almost ended before it could even get started when I was coming through immigration at the airport. So if you want to know what happened and how you can prevent it from happening to you, make sure you watch all the way to the end. All right. So before I'm going to get started with this story, I was about to start talking, and then this kid just started staring at me for like a solid 30 seconds, just eye contact, full blown. He's like 8. It was like, I get that he's curious on what's happening, but it was really interesting. He just like maintained eye contact for like 30 seconds. It was really weird, but whatever. It's that kid right there, actually, the one I just saw him. Anyways, to say that I've been attempting to make this video all day would be an absolute understatement, and I'm glad to finally be sitting down and ready to do this. Guys, I am in a condo. I'm in a condo. Is it the one that I wanted? Not necessarily. Jeez, that's bright. But I've made it in, and this place is coming in at a whopping 6,500 baht. I will put whatever that equals in US dollars somewhere here on the screen, but we're here. And I've made a decision. Um, because of some things that happened at the airport, which I'm going to get to in a second, I'm not sure if my passport was stamped correctly. And I, yeah, so I think I'm going to go to the Philippines for a little while, and then I'll get a longer uh, visa coming back to Thailand next time around. But I'm going to go hang out in the Philippines for a while, and that's the decision that I've made there. So, guys, I'm just going to get straight into it. I moved to Thailand September of last year, and I stayed until January of this year. And during the 5 months that I was here, I took 2 border runs by land to extend my visa. When I originally moved from the United States to Thailand, I bought a one-way ticket. I had a friend who lived in Thailand for a while, and she told me that whenever I moved, that they would ask if I had a return flight or an ongoing flight. And when they ask that, just to tell them I'm going to be doing some traveling by land, and they'll accept that answer. So that's what I did. I wanted to avoid buying another ticket for no reason, so I went with that. I told them after they asked me in Vegas at the airport. The lady asked me, "Do you plan on living in Thailand?" I told her no. I'm going to do some backpacking. I'm going to travel by land into other countries. And she said, okay. I went through immigration in Thailand absolutely fine, no problems whatsoever. Now, this time around, I already kind of had a few skepticisms because I was like, I know it's a little bit different this time because my passport is showing that I have these extended stays in Thailand, but I figured, why not? Let's do the same thing. Now, that was a little risky, and this is going to be my suggestion to you. If you leave Thailand after doing only border runs, if that's the only way you've extended your visa was through border runs, you never did an education visa, a work visa, or any type of long form visa, then when you leave Thailand and you're going to return via a flight, get an ongoing ticket or something just so that they have something to let you in. Whenever I went through immigration, I made it all the way to Thailand. They didn't ask me nothing leaving the United States. They didn't ask me nothing in Japan. Actually, the lady in Japan, she kind of asked me what, like if I had a return ticket. I told her no, I'm going to do some land traveling. That lady took that just fine. But when I got through immigration in Thailand, I handed my passport to the guy. He flipped through it, and instantly he was like, "Do you have a ongoing ticket?" And I said, "No. I'm going to do some land traveling." I try to hit him with the same routine, and he says, "You've been here for your last time, long time, 4 months." And he basically was saying that because I was here for such a long time last time, he could see my Cambodia stamps, so he knew that I was abusing the system, if you would. And even though it's not illegal to do that because that's how it's set up to where you can leave and come back to reset your visa, it's not the way that the Thai government wants you to do those things. They want you to either have a short-term visa, whether it's a tourist visa, or something like that, so that you can have that short stay and that's it, or they want you to get a long-term visa. They don't want you abusing the system and doing border runs. When you do border runs through like a visa service, then I believe that the people like in Cambodia or Laos or wherever country you go to that's affiliated with that visa run service, they understand the game. They're cool with it. They've been doing it. They're just punching people through line and they're just kind of rotating. But once you fly in and you're going through actual Thai immigration through the airport, it's a whole different ball game, and they don't accept that the same way. They're a little bit more strict. I could see it in this guy's eyes. I could see it. He was like the deny was in his eyes. I feel like everything in him wanted to deny me entry, but he decided against it. He was like, "You need to get a longer visa. You need to get a longer visa." And I was like, "Okay, man. Okay." I was trying to be as polite, trying to give him soft eyes. It's okay, man. Yeah. I need to do a longer visa next time. I was just trying to make sure that I was like, "I get it. My bad." I told him, I said last time there was no problem, so I didn't see a problem doing it this time. I tried to feign ignorance, like, "Hey, I last time they said nothing, so I thought it was okay." Um, and so I got through, but this is where the weird part comes in. It took me a couple of days, but I finally started flipping through my passport because I wanted to like see my stamp just to make sure that I had an understanding of when I needed to leave. And I looked through my passport and there's not a single stamp for March in this passport. There's the newest stamp in here is 22nd January 2024. So what I believe happened is I believe this guy gave me an old stamp. I believe he gave me an old stamp in order to force me out of the country, because if I go to immigration to extend my visa, they're going to see it as if I've overstayed for 3 months. And that's a no bueno. That's not good. So instead of going to Thai immigration to extend my visa, I'm going to go to the Philippines where I'm going to apply for a longer term visa. I don't know if that's a thing that they do, but that's what it looks like to me. And to avoid bigger problems, that's just how I'm going to solve the problem. Guys, if you leave the country on plane and you're going to return to Thailand, get yourself a long form visa, education visa, a tourist visa, anything, any type of legal visa. Get that before you come here. Do not get a one-way ticket into this country, visa exempt, because they can deny you entry. Just because you are visa exempt doesn't mean that they have to let you in. It's their country. They don't have to do anything. They can deny you entry. Take it from me. I swear I thought they were going to turn me away, but they didn't. Guys, if this video was at all helpful to you, then leave a like, please. It really helps. If you haven't noticed, we are very, very close to 800 subscribers. I'm trying to make my way to 1,000. I'm going to keep making content for the month that I am here, and then I'm going to make more content when I get to the Philippines. So if you want to see more Thai content and some Philippines content, then subscribe. That's going to be the best way that you can help. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. If you want to see me hit that milestone, which I'm hoping to do within the next month, then that would be the best thing you can do. Hit the button for me, and I would appreciate you. So anyways, guys, I hope to see you in the next video, and I'm just happy that I made it here. I'm so happy that I made it here. Be careful entering Thailand. If you want to come here, do it the right way. Don't try to cheat the system and do the visa runs. You probably do it with it one time, but don't try to do it again. Anyways, guys, I'm out. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
From the dust to ground zero, they living for the villains. I'm dying to be the hero. Different from the rest, but I was a proud widow. These mortals turn my heart colder than Sub-Zero. Ready for combat, I'm back. No cape, no speedo. Kryptonite backpack, Superman ego. Darker than a Batman night, but I shine.